Okay, we're back here in Sepaka, just north of Lake Cebu, and you're watching Gcast, The Adventures of Gooch. And what we have here is a little bit of transplanting and some more weeding going on. So if you remember from the previous videos, we had a big tarp laid here. That was to kind of help kill off the grass and everything, make it a little bit easier to clear this land. Now what we're doing is planting the tomatoes. So we had them growing over here in a bamboo trough. You can see here the ones that we took from right there so far. So we have a lot. And what we're going to be doing is spreading them out one by one. So I just gotta make sure I don't step on any, but you can see there's one and there's one, and I'm planting them about a half a meter apart. And basically what we're doing here is we kind of dig them out of the trough, a nice little bundle. I'll show you one here. So this is what they look like when we take them out of the trough. As you can see, they're pretty close together. You see this one is pretty weak, wilted, so we're just going to pull that one, toss it aside. We want the nice healthy ones, and we want all of the nice healthy ones. So I'm going to kind of gently, very gently pull them apart. Here's another one that's kind of wilted a little bit. He looks like he might come back, so I'm going to pull him out. He's got a nice root stock on there, so I'm going to put him back in the trough and see if he kind of comes back to life. You see this one's doing okay. Something ate the top, but that's all right. So now I'm going to take it here, put a little bit in there, set it down nice and gently, and then just take some of this dirt here and fill in the hole around the roots. So this is a time when you want to be really tender with your plants. They're going to go through a little bit of shock. The idea is to remove as little soil as possible from the roots, and also you don't want the roots to come in direct contact with sunlight. So if when you're pulling them apart you have one that kind of comes out of the soil and has the exposed roots, if you set it off to the side, you want to immediately cover those roots with some dirt, especially if it's nice and sunny. If it's a cloudy day like today, you can kind of get away with letting them sit there for just a moment, but ideally you don't want to expose those roots at all to the sunlight. So now I'm kind of staggering them here. I'm going to take this in here and make a nice little spot for it there. That soil's kind of firm, so I'm going to break it up a little bit. And what this is going to do, it's going to allow those roots to grow in faster because the soil's already broken up. So after I do that, I'm going to make sure it's all broken up, pull out any plants that are in here, kind of repack it down a little bit because you don't want big pockets of air under there. And then I'll redo this little hole here. And then I'll take my little bundle of plants right here. So we've got another one that's completely wilted away. So we're just gonna throw that aside. Throw that aside. These two are both looking good. So I'm gonna be kind of gentle with it. Just kind of gently pull them apart there. Looks like we got a dangler. Oops. Don't want to lose that guy. Let's see, where did he go? Dangler, dangler, dangler. There he is. Set it right there. That one might come back. So I got this guy here with a nice healthy root ball on him. You can come here to the hole. Make sure the plant ends up at about the same depth as it was in the soil over there. You don't want to bury them deeper than they were because you can cause mold to start growing on the stem. So just put it in there, kind of push them down in there just a little bit. And there you go. We're just going to keep doing that throughout this whole stretch. We're about halfway done here. and then we're going to call it a day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.